Today we will be testing the Vervoot Smooth Percent B indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Vervoot Smoothed Percent B indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 678 indicators, with 273 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Vervoot Smooth BB Percent B indicator. And you can see it here on screen. And so as the name implies, it's basically a modified version of the BB Percent B indicator, which we have tested, and I think it did rather well in our testing, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. But nonetheless, you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And as you can probably guess, we have an overbought, oversold type scenario here. So we have the oscillating line here, kind of bouncing around, going up, going down, so on. Then we have the overbought and oversold, so the upper line and the lower line. Upper line is a red line, it's kind of hard to see, and the lower line is a green line, also kind of hard to see. But basically what we're looking for is when we get the oscillating line breaks up above the red band here, then we are looking for short signals or short opportunities. When the oscillating line breaks below the lower green band here, then we are looking for long opportunities. And so, as we've done many times before, we get that break above or below. We are then looking for the oscillating line to get cross back into this middle section here. And so if it's on the top side, then the oscillating line is going to cross down below the red band here, and that will be our official signal to go short. When it gets down into the lower kind of oversold area, then we are looking for that oscillating line to cross back above the green line. That's going to be our signal to go long. So we've done this many times before. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we get. right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. We get that oscillating line, comes down into this lower section down here, and then it crosses back up above that green line there, officially giving us our long signal here. We had a really nice push to the upside, and that does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up our short signal right here on this one. We get the break of the upper band here, the red band, with our oscillating line. We then get a cross back down below that red line right here on this. And once again, we get a really nice push to the downside, which does once again get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, then we pick up a long right here on this one. We get that break to the downside there. We got our cross back up right here on this one. Unfortunately, it continues to push its way down. Push down really pretty decent there. And it does definitely come down and hit our stop. And so that one does stop us out there. So what I'm gonna do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long. And we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. Go ahead and count it out. See what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 9 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 winning trades. And so that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. Not really surprised that this one did rather well. Like I said, I pretty sure that when we tested it, the standard BB%B, that it did rather well also. And I know a few strategies that use this particular indicator as well that do rather well. And so, yeah, I definitely wish it gave more trades within the 1 year's time. The 9 trades isn't that wonderful. But again, if you can jump on some of these trend direction moves, kind of ride them out for an extended period of time, then it could do you really well, and don't necessarily need to over trade. And so often we see the over trading kind of trap that we fall into, where we think more signals is better signals, and that often is not the case. And so yeah, all in all, a solid indicator, did really well. This one is definitely going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.